Meda wase se wa join na o hwe e wo KOFI TV so. The interview ayeye de wo ho enie. Se wani gi interview ayeye ho a, bomodin a na hye fato wo so ma adofo enhu na wo mmra mehwe bi. Enu achi no se o hwe e wo YouTube so a like interview no e wo like button no eso. Enu achi no share ma adofo enya kwan enhwe bi. Sa wonka KOFI TV abusua no ho a Mesra say obe click the subscribe button no e kokko ai wo kona ho sa subscribe button no click so uwi a adoma bi wanchan ho click sa adoma no so eka ho de ye ne say adoma no e ma brebia ye de video beto YouTube ha no onya kwan etumi ehunu e ma prompt e ka kire wo say KOFI di video ato ho subscribe no so de ye ne say e ma be ka KOFI TV abusua no ho na brebia ye live a watumi anya bi ahwe sa wo hwe e wo YouTube a Shannon so say your interview no do no aye e Facebook and sana ye de at YouTube and into no Facebook on say opese joining ye na utumi bi share live e wo ha ye obe ne say hwehwe KOFI TV e Facebook na click e follow and I say like your page no ye call live bi a e be send o prompt and I say be mo hu na send o message say KOFI e live na watumi a join ye the tell say Nya complaints bebre obi se KOFI interview we no mani je ho obi se we no mani enye ho ye tene se de wani enye ho no obi ani age ho ena de wani je ho nso no obi ani enye ho me obi a me pet jollof
is brought to you by
Visit KOFI today.
Brain X syrup emamofra adwini mapomuden SCP esita
Mama Royal Chocolate.
Delicious.
No, don't mommy be here.
KTA Mobile.
It's the future.
Slam Technologies.
The open computer school wow teachers no wa botre no betimi akire wa enu an Slam Technologies.
Fly Ethiopian Airlines, the new spirit of Africa, a Star Alliance
Nest Trading Agency.
We are the best.
Tap send.
Tap send. Charlie, me say menye ja ho. Me say tapo na send.
Rice pudding.
Abenda the bibia wom.
GhanaMats.com.
GhanaMats away. So
Sweet. Game time.
The UEFA European Championship 2020.
The sooner the better.
Away from what will definitely be an epic battle. No! Oh my God! And now Brock Lesnar taking it the F5 to Roman Reigns. He takes out the New Day, and Big E goes to Suplex City. We know what Brock Lesnar accomplished in this city. And he defeated straight to the Undertaker at WrestleMania. And Brock WWE is worried about Roman Reigns' health and well-being tonight. There's one Roman Reigns. That's here. It just can't win. At least in Lesnar's eyes. And Brock Lesnar, the beast, is going to hunt. Steps on the face of Roman.
You better do.
This season, KOFI Atiti Home Appliances so and the Achebe Mobi and pay was so. Juanita, with the KOFI with Jimmy. The team is in there and you're up to 50% off.
Sterling! England break through. And Raheem Sterling is the man.
KOFI and then.
While they're both fruits, on who you to bear. We see Yanchun there. Eba.
Fanshop kakrana fan mix. And a ye betty buffaloes. Mekum media ready. And a pa kokone. Mamia la catching mamia, Namindia. And teaching mamia, Namindia.
ya mix it dada. Dan kasa. Do hear me pure half. Ampa pure water half. Fa mix it. Kata so see what 25 minutes. Let's ask yechi. Any akojo yechi. Opedudu etua for 055-63-000-40. Coop's original buffroot puff puff mix. One bite is not enough.
FDA aji ejwadi nkra to yatum. Mama ajona yamwakwaba edo aba KOFI TV so ene enwumre ye won komo ho a sese yedi issues no ebi abobo so but e ho na request no buso e basa na Al-Wahab watukan ya na enti e wo mu a ne birthday ne ba post to no na pressure na san ba see topic ben kwa na menene won but the current topic e wo ho eye mabuna e wo Ghana wo susu se niema enkoye eninti wo mo ategu mountain so aye che imagine adwen e wo ho and then see the way forward say Ghana to say DN na echo. I'll be looking at the special prosecutor do me more na mane the new one here edina ba ya general atumi. Is it the way to go? And general issues na me ne ba bedi ho enkomo enwumre. Enti as usual I said everybia me issue me disclaimer no. Men share obia say on share enkomo a me they are mechanism take charge of what you watch and what you listen to. And to say Oshana they make baby di home komo enye de open bia men hwe fi say ohwa ebe wa bufuo na afi obetna se na twetwere say bi nkwasi asem sa enti no say de wani je hu bi so a na wa hwe question bi wo ho a na wato ede amana enye de wani je hu a na save data no breso se be ye de wani je hu ni bia na watumi adjoin it. But mo fanche na ya woda ya na nka Thursdays ko konsan krom ne de brem but ne ye deviate kakra na yetumi edisa enkomoyi. Farouk Al-Wahab international diplomatic consultant. In fact o consult ma hodo bebre esi amani bi anemu ewo ha eba ne bambo ho nsemu a waben ewo mu. At the same time sports nso waben pa bebre no enim no ewo that field but me nim the entire and saying wadwane ede every ho. Al-Wahab emwa ajo
Master KOFI Michia.
Mejo so yema happy belated birthday so.
Thank you KOFI. Wanya de say
uti na me hwe de ne bayi no odua no for rapport mu.
Ago birthday.
Na me hwe na man ka be ponde o.
Me papa say man for me because normally KOFI like you know say the people for the on say people ni be di ni birthday fake and they fake ni sa celebrations you know or your calendars but then modern day a man for try so and me you be COVID was difficult because me cake me who be there and you know I'm say sister stations be Air Force ya so member na mention imagine to say program anime I feel me surprisingly me be sorry programmer so me dey cake aba ko fu bi ne so mu na obo and so ni che go minimum cha others we go min cha what is swimming cremo ma ko swimming cremo one and
I think I for the birthday
oh when
you fulane ayi
inu aba na ko so afidos na o ha no di ni birthday bi na o twa cake akese but yen pa dey fear dey me hu obi a wa twa cake o apart from fidos
the rest na there
the names are there. Am I pencil?
Anyway, your motin kwanso comments I buy ye bra post you picture very positive. I just Ghana for any so we name dia owo any kwan any eche bribia. But must say more increase volume no emfa emma no nti. Say volume no for mama nkostro kakra emfa emaye. Enti ye na ye di encommon but quickly o sports background I'm found kakra if you say kotoko rene we no there has rene ye no share that enye wadwen ewo
oh KOFI okay when I'm no nkasa ho okay of course I've been a management member of Farouk in the 2005 6 7 thereabout Thomas Okain any near Ibunte, sorry about that, any Hariza Kobot, any Allergy House and others. Me a very staunch member of Accra House of Folk. Unfortunately, now me family here, me father and Kasano, most of them are Kotoko for. But has where it came from. Ramimu, it could be the reason say I particularly was born in Accra here. Okay. Until minim said be a king can use in the man has to be Ramimu. I love the club and truly say a check intiminji title ni bi and as intimi winning cap no early cap no. Now she tima it got to a timer yetimi je to aso 8. What I say in the 2000 era and yetimi je to aso 8-9. Now she tima yetimi any coffee truck of a board draw Accra call Kumasi and cry until form the cook Kumasi ko share omo confederation. The only club on the African continent where tima place the world best 8 club. 8, the best 8 in the 2000 and something era around the time Champions League, you know, African Cup, you know. And we say that time House was the 8th best team in the world. And the team, no, a small team. Kofi, for us to wait for a little bit longer than 9, almost 8 years, 9 years. Now, I feel near Sababeji Cup in Ibiuno. Congratulate the whole team, the fraternity, the entire House of Folk family, and Togbe Social Administration. In fact, I've been one of the people, and as one of the phobians. It's good sometimes you criticize a nation or you criticize a certain administration. Well, yes, they do things right. In fact, Togbe, we've criticized him a lot. The way now that team in AC Kono, we're not happy. But the point is that, yeah, more to be done. But moment in football, it's a spontaneous feelings. The moment is a goal, no, that is the feeling that takes you home. And yes, will be between BBM anti AJ Cap, no, it settles down the dust. Among for and Yama out we say no phobias on the track. Yeah, Baba Ball, FA Cup is so in no time, inshallah. And so Bajaka. Oh, Kofi Aduma, the artist. Hey, Kofi. When you're back, oh, Debbie, don't hear the media man. And I won't say you race my name, Yansis, young for now, maybe. Yanaka, because Nike Shesenka Efino, Kakotoko Pekan one, and you know Mokofanasa, now a double Jew. But young woman, any other team be a Bishia has already no panicking action. And he has budget Efin the account, now a double. I believe, sir, from there on, Accra Folk, Ebesa, I said the year 2000 and 2001, and she phobia all the way. But Morini, na Kruma Yedin, and I enter when jubilating. Okay, jubilation on Sahas and shed the Niska supporters, no, and Hemiko no Dawson, Abaye Nino Dawson. Yan jubilated, but said you more there. Yan winning was not the issue, but the winning against Kotoko. And no Nana jubilation, and they emphasized that they knew. Me cry him in 19 KOFI. So Kotoko, and my extra a ginger. It's when Nante. Oh, Nante, that day no. Unya hodin fufu. That day, so much and Ankasa and then a win. And your league match, see you no. Now got of for Ankasa him say, O Mafa, and I on say, troubles in the buy. And the got of course it has a shed, the name Yan say, has a shed and the coach Beko. And no near there ne hammy. But your winning woman on everything was okay. Say league in the year, and if you moon, I'm a mom pie mine. Where the days comes to mind, say, my uncle, Ashanti Regina Imam, and I'm my auntie free moon and saying, my mother more or less. Until now, me cook must back and forth. Until a bomb pie, and me is castle, Imam, for bomb pie, ma, me mammy, our free money. Now, if you just cow is in a bomb pie, for my house of folk in league. Was what lie, I know the mean yet. So I got to continue on your one. And the AG League in Mishanam Kazi Imam, Yajo, was you full hoko? And that's the focus a team of the moment. I think, say, Yaya, the entire Namasono, Maka Empire Boom. Why? The phobia fans are muti, we're going to see House of Folk. I think, say, the 2000 era House of Folk is going to come back. Now, no. It's up to the old management members, Hariza Ko, Al-Wahab, Nia Ibunte, a friend is saying, My friends, has all the entire House of Folk big wigs, and now holding managerial positions down. You should come back on board. Never support to Togi. Now, on team push it team in ahead. At least the House of course my Ghana team here there.
That's it.
Kofi will be bigger.
Okay. Many cry. Many house na many kotoko.
Kofi minimum team.
Meeting me there.
Kofi minimum team.
Oh, me.
Sir, a be above for Kwanabi.
Me be a player.
And so we need him there. In fact, I recommend Sanka Johnny House of Folk.
Sir.
Yes.
Ade.
Kofi Johnny has a long life.
Okay. One. Johnny has our long life. One.
And two. On say a team of the capital.
Okay.
What I say, Emma, Nyama is so. But what I say, a friend Accra House of Folk. Confident in being a scout Caribbean, also about BC Down Accra. Because it's the capital. The wheel of Ghana, what I say, is around Accra. And there's team of the capital. Because nobody should tell you, say, a team I don't born, even cry, who don't born has a. You understand? You have a good sleep. Because the team you out there, chair, shower, the beer, wakuma, name him. What I say, Shannon said, the Indian got to go for a penalties. On the only Kotoko Nisha Boko and say, Kotoko is going into penalty kicks. Kovuma Kuma Kure to be going himself is not going to happen. And the Nyama women has one say penalty or competition. It is Nyama Bibi, you have to know. Woody has a child,
I was there for one check him here. I don't know. It is a sound a sound challenge. And it's prompt the final mark na omo and check it and fa MIA. Obi say your troop has the odi achira onkwa eche.
Oh, thank you.
We say a top Ghanaian official is watching. Oh, okay, Kofi watch it. Mate. We say yesterday.
Kofi watch it.
Nipa ni di
okay.
No trust say yeah.
Commander one.
Was it the sound is okay now? Okay. We say back now. Okay. Was it Kofi? Then I want heart I broken. Mother spider no try no buy. Was it sound okay? Okay. Was it Kofi's team is Real Tamale United? RTU David. Was it Kotoko 4? Enumjai yemo enumjana yemo. Oh, okay. It's a free say enumjano makotoko no.
Oba. Why bonyo?
Sir, ade.
Omu no mbahano. Kodo de oba na tali no mu yesade na omu njuma o.
Sir.
I'm telling you. They don't play with those things.
Anyway. Mama, answer na call fix the nation here the main issue ebabedi ho enkomo. Sabri aje special prosecutor hofro.
Yes.
Na oye lawyer Emma Anas Aremia Anas. Lawyer Kisia Jaben atum asisi osha se babaye na dwuma. Me kai se matna me Dubai o kan se
continue for rat.
And truly in Kuriana I work Ghana ni nyina we happy.
Went to Minchubia.
To me anchi ba kokra. Enti we a prophet and our prophecy no ebem.
Yes.
Kisia Jaben e dey no betumi achi.
Okay. Your country is say go free top freedom nation. And it's a justice. What do you have to know? And I said, they also say, your judicial system that has been established. And I said, quite a faso edi emrahwa semno from independence. And yaso, meba.
Yeah.
Yehu acquire your faso prepare cases a court. Na yehu your legal system. And yehu your cases. And you have the court system and the approach. A quite first to do a case. And you acquire a first year at Timwa, Ibu attain. And you acquire a first prepare cases to court. A police more or less state. And to Bibia go through the JUPO. Bibia go through the Department of Police, Justice Department of the Police. CID, be prepared in Myanmar. That is how the system works. Now, Obachi special prosecutor in position where appointed. I say the status of an appeal court judge. Is that not right? Okay. The office of the special prosecutor, maybe say Matiami do time no. Say, Omwa onu mbeye adwuma no. Are they investigators of state or private investigators? Omu ye CID4. Anase omu ye military intelligence for. Anase omu ni BNI for ne beye adwuma. Anase oni any security agents of state, national security ne beye adwuma. And when na dey information, when na dey reportage, when na dey statements, and when na dey sheets of call it summons and I've Edibe special prosecutor on which because prosecutor nankasa and sorry in court state departments and wakoji sika so do be babetum. Is that right? Yeah. And I will be a disika on the investigations. Into the state prosecutor or pompo or best refer to the police. Obaka BNI for tribe first. Na timichu obi gidi didn't call court. At a point they were instructed to go and give the person to police. And the chair BNI bit machino were allowed. Wakipunu an investigation. But timi mfani panko jina court said they know me first and they give them back to the police. And it's a police, and an investigation. And a police, and a audit ni panel ko report ni findings ni CID report e dia akoma special prosecutor and obi atum dia. Where is the difference? Yes, it's a duplication of service. The man make capture as a matter you could not implicate and you could not even put anybody behind bars. Because Kofi, that is the structure. If I have a case with you, police, Yentima resolve court. Now, special prosecutor is to deal with special cases. Is that not it? Yeah. Who are the investigators for the special prosecutor? Mr. Matiami, do you know his investigators? At a point, we see we need the resources. Yeah. But it wasn't the case. We were told and we heard, say. But what to feed on? Having a computer in your office, having a recorder in your office, or photocopy your office, or cameras your office, or air conditioning your office, is different from say when you report now a fa KOFI adwuma, a fa a KOFI TV hono, would they be ye adwuma no. When this are reporting, bro, you have to rely on the police, and trust me, police force them feel it be a comfortable. But when we do any case, because on the Najuma no aban why Najuma prepare the docket or the umbrella. Now, special prosecutor yankasa, and I said that office now you're creating. How different had it been, or is it from the Attorney General Department? I will advise the file at the Eco Court and also advise the police. Investigations are Ghana police are here. Ediako Attorney General Department. Right. Criminal investigation for advice. No. Kofi, paper ni biatete. Enti special prosecutor no, obeje the files, the working tools, the working files and investigation report no. Obekwa akọje no Attorney General's office and okwa akọje no IGP ho. Na so obeje no investigator ho. The investigator no, who is he? Is he a supervisor over the police, or the police is the supervisor? Who plays the supervisory role? But what I said, oh, the idea behind creation of the special prosecutor's office, in itself, may be not bad. But I'm asking, say, it becomes a duplication of services and overemphasis. of services because it is not anything new. So the status of appeal court judge, how many appeal court judges do we have in Accra here? Plenty. And how different is he from the other appeal court judges?
And he went into venture.
How different is he from the other appeal court judges? Without due respect, maybe as we know, say, your man assigned roles of entities and assigned operations. Say, your cases be your friend high profile cases. A year 23, a year 30. Sa cases, you know, year free court. Say a special prosecutor, no, a bit my year juma. But I'm saying, say, is there any case that goes to the desk of a special prosecutor, no, and go through investigations? Now, a go through investigations, sir. Will the special prosecutor allow Oma affected, you know, or by allow dom lawyer be defended and I say a bear kangaroo court said the special prosecutor need to a kind in Yemen or Zukufia Dume. Is that the case? The Ghana system doesn't work out like that. In the judicial system, no, there's one beautiful country, one fine country, but at the same time, one funny country. Your law no is never yes and is never no.
Look for us the down.
What I say, into semantics, any dynamics, any juggling, any Maradona gamer, Ghana case or court or Yeno. Lawyers na kasa dem hono, judge na to hono, or say, my say, we see my family motion we see my family motion we, into one case back on Kofi, share the football cycling, and the juggling of the ball, our Yeno court case back on. One process no charge and bill, accused, what they say alleged. Na brofone ko yentia say yenko yewe yenko ya appeal objection or yewe say nini a whole lot of Kofi Umbeye no. At the end of the day, a case can go share land case it will go 15 years. Share common marriage dissolutions it will go 20 years. We are not to China Kofi, your little disputes. It never settles because there's always a way lawyer be approaching the lazy lawyers in our Ghana, lazy ones, you know, they don't specialize on dealing with a case. Almost speciality, you know, is how to do impediments.
Yeah, the chalks better too.
That is the process. Until they take advantage for best starting from circuit court, near builds it or their court. High court or Bekwa First Treaty, sa no kwa pico no First Treaty, the bedu supreme no. It does so well an answer was sikasa. It is like that. God will be dues wasasi sika. It is like that. And special prosecutor, welcome. Let me believe and suggest, say, it should not be a political vendetta. Because, say, the special prosecutor post now any president that comes in the future, it is not by law says or maintain way. I hope you've not forgotten about that. Any special prosecutor be used to know. Agenda no. Obi so de ne de ba. Honestly, it is complete needless exercise.
Okay, it is a we so the special prosecutor but not
Kofi, say they are only to deal with high profile cases. High profile cases in cassava a plantain. A high profile cases, yes, a government officials might indulge in embezzlement. But if indeed Ghana special prosecutor be so bitim go bia tumwa, the special prosecutor has to go to parliament. Obawa kwache parliamentarians in bia betum. He has to go back to a council of state or betum. Also presidency no betum. Because like I've said, Amakanda said, the Ghana system say embezzlement before say bedu say you see chief executive and as a managing director and a minister be a disikano. It is not one pen and pencil and a signed signature. It is not the case because you are compact reverse entries. It goes like this and it has to come around this circle. Into Kofi be sign, it is a special prosecutor so Obechi Obi who is the final arbiter, the final signatory now. Yeni chief executive for Utimko Ghana Sky is you or Ghana ho is not true. Public must understand this. You need say our corporation, forestry corporation, or food and drugs, and I say our standard boss and our so we sensika or it is not like that in this country. Somebody must prepare the process, the entries, ledgers, and their command. The cashier, senior cashier, no ashim. Senior cashier, no their command deputy director of finance, no ashim. Deputy director of finance, no their finance director. We are or they are called MD, deputy. I call MD ho. Woman kasa kwenti mi nsan check nko yisika no. Ansa no they are called the sector minister. Say bibi to say an example. Say food and drug registrar general department na say we will be a disca. Say call attorney general department. Oho and on authorization minister deputy aye files in ho adwuma. The state contract no akọ advice akọ parliamentary subcommittee on that particular sector oma kwaji advice akọ council of state ebi akọ president
the okay na is it Fiskiti actually abase so Ghana is Ghana going to catch someone at all?
Thank you. It is like that.
You will not catch it.
Oh yeah, what they call accountants general department. And some auditor general department so about it is at the end a year. Now I advise the Ministry of Finance at the end of the the Ministry of Finance is what Jashim. Also the ambassador for the to man. Some Akobog Bank of Ghana or issue blue check. After process when you now will be a discarding. Will be a didiaming. Will be a unica crack until the board one no. I want to know the executive of that unit sector. Only the dickers here because on the pen and on the pen as I chassis. It is a cochino. Now didn't be Gina court. A coffee ain't fat. Because be a Jenny Diabiano, coffee out the mamma and the mamma de Nisusa. They do top no, will be a Jenny Diabiano. They all wake up in the night and work. So we will not let it go. Until that is what the special prosecutor is going to deal with it. He knows. He's a lawyer. Into the process. And you cannot bend the law and you cannot bend the investigation process. You cannot bend the line. Because at the end of the whole, contract kofi, a free parliament na approval na ababa dani judgment debt. We are chief executive. Now the na be court. Now French for monte de sa clamp and what I say, charge and be. Now special prosecutor Bertrand say yes, come on, we did 2 million. We a mistake in our sign. Okay. Yanye bu Kroma chief executive mkasa, all of us will go down. Unti be there several times. Uti case in this fine. Enti good. The intentions could be good, but the realities. Let's separate the realities from the assumptions. We assume. Say I didn't beat my friend, but the realities is that your system does not permit you. So betting will be akwakutu unless say oh yeah political debate show. And I say what the number special assignment say no categorized number of people be me person omu dem na me weekend XYZ from to mame good or bad any dey na ka banana republic but Ghana ha no Kofi the ensign ya adwuma say special prosecutor or asori oko the sofu bebem the ordinary bana obegina na nim no edura nwumra ikrom hene baba menana ne o isi o even is ajaben bacho ye ne bokoboko enti onu ankasa ne case no onu anso ye ne prolonging because on person obe pronounce judgment enti okrokram sa na election aba na change of government aba either say e to aso ana say ye no case die wani boni onfo obi antum obi akon baby but yamidu onu obi blood on his hand akukoba ontima fanantum rat ontima fanantum enti what minute no I say ya man adwuma na anye yie ublebo president na enye yie. It was just completely a talking because you know the truth, you are a lawyer, you know, so you cannot.
I remember and then we let it be Papua New Guinea. You remember no the amount? I think me kind who say apparently omunya democracy
independence
independence, yeah, omunya independence in this time and age.
Yes, it is a very sad story, But I promise you.
I want
yes,
to feel it. But how I Ghana near young how
so think of 64 years ago. It's what they are in today.
Hey, Papua New Guinea.
But almost a president, a prime minister, and a almost government. But the background, you say, it's a country. A island, a war, the Oceania states. And when I talk about the Oceania regions now, you're Australia, you're New Zealand, you're Fiji, you're Tuvalu, you're Cook Islands, you're Vanuatu, you're Tonga Islands, you're Kiribati, you're Nauru Islands, you're Nui Islands. What I say? You're Picamans, and you're New Caledonia, and you're US, that is American Samoa. There were 14 islands sandwiched around the Polynesia and then the French Polynesia. Countries. Good number of them, including the New Island crowd, are just about 12,000. Nauru, or independence, or flag. But Indonesia and what the territorial holdings of the neck of West Papua. In truth, a PNG, Papua New Guinea, the west side and West Papua. Okay. The north side, I could say Vanuatu, in the Australian region called the Oceania. And Australia, New Zealand, Indonesia, who said, or not only Indonesia, it's a rich country. It's free, West Papua. And confirms to see in the Petuntum blacks from African descent.
Where? Tuntum.
They are blacks, to some know, the Africans, from Benin, from Togo, from West African blacks. And the business free East Africa, Somalian and other regions. And also British for the slavery in go. But if you look at the history, you read the history. These people went the Hollands, Dutch, Netherlands. Now omuno said Dutch, omna Indonesia yomudia. Until 1942 now, Japan for bekon yena omoji Indonesia no. During the Second World War no. 45 and Japan for jai Indonesia mu ena omnya omayi na wo wachi a cleverly Dutch from te say do mba ha no mkotra country bia ji hoska na om colonize wo enti Dutch from crowd di ho na wo colonize wo enti Indonesia for ba ji enom so o na sa wo mu ye Africans aha na assassin yo mu dia wo mu na sika no mo oil no bibia pebia timber bibia ho na wo ene ye mamo nko ba bia ye mamo independent. And it's a independence and Indonesia is naked. And so ma womu to say the nabro from ye no. And uncle Makoma good them and you kum every day. Oman kum granny ni pabe 50. And if you look at it, it's one of the most biggest islands of the whole world. You're talking about islands. Caribbean island be no do the West Papuans. In terms of population, or no population is over. Rough estimate, some say 1.5. No, there are more than 3 million. How much is the population of Vanuatu, our independence, which I advise the special envoy? 300,000 population, capital near 30,000, Port Alfred. In the country, only 2.5, and will be 300,000. One is when independence. Country, 12,000, our independence. Will be all 2.5 million population when independence. Samoa Island is not up to 550,000, 500,000.
Or independence.
Or independence. New Caledonia, Kiribati, Tahiti, French Polynesia. All now independent. Some of them on population about 3,000 and the president, the prime minister. And some of them even on the archipelagos. Not even the island, on the archipelagos.
Archipelago
is an island on island. Could be geography. Oh, there. Brokum, go jump on screen and show them geography.
What's archipelago away?
Archipelagos are all over the your friend is Oceania regions. Once your island in Oho, yes, our small island, the Benin, so and also people are living on those archipelagos.
Oh, okay. And the archipelago in a island.
Some islands, little islands on main islands.
Main island. Oh, okay.
What are they not?
Because we are in America, archipelago.
And any part don't quite name the what I say. And see, those archipelagos in some of them, like Nui Island, you can call it as an archipelago. It's an islander. Wako flight called Nipa 6 netem kofi no airport. Abuom na flight in kusi Bandarati flight and adia kusi island or airport. West Papua New Airport. So kofi, what it is that what you saw, it is adia Dutch government, the Hollands.
Because
as we speak, yes,
independence.
Solely with other ambassadors, and for your interest, there's a Ghanaian here. They've appointed him as an ambassador also to support what they say. And I'm just in the name of what's the name, Osu Oxford Street 1 Shadrach. Yes. And then I'm going to work together, the two of us, any other 5. Pielo Lumumba is with me, and then Timmy Frank is with me. We are 5. But my assignment is on the entire Africa, and then also to mobilize and whip up enthusiasm. Ye pesika, ye pay the support, diplomatic push, diplomatic support. Said ye no South Sudan, and ye no places like Namibia in other places. Said the attention and a yawa umukum, it has to be tabled. And indeed, we did that 2019. I was there. Makano Studios, Mesa Kabium said, a person who even supported the motion that we tabled. Our part, we did it. Nanado Kasa, he was the second speaker. Uhuru Kasai, Hanatete Kuda, Hanatete, foreign minister. She opened the confab. She also Kasa extensively. Said they should give all the 89 countries. We spoke about it in 2019. But this is a renewed mandate due to a near money experience. Kakra Kofi Yedi Ruamono Ama Yanyankofwa on board. Now, main duty is to take this issue to the United Nations and open up the African UN ambassadors, the corridors. So I'm going to operate on the corridors of the African and the Caribbean and Pacific, the 89 countries. I'm going to knock all of their doors and bring them to the UN General Assembly and ask them to speak on the subject. So you cannot have a population or such about 5 countries in the Caribbean. Now only Turks and Caicos independence. St. Kitts and Vincent or independent, they are not up to
but
even.
At this in this modern age, so I fix the country democracy.
So I brought Beninwinda, the Prime Minister, Mr. President Kofua. He will tell you the late Jerry Rawlings. We had the discussions. President Kufuor, we had the discussion with Jerry Fee. What they say, Emma, they were all involved. Say. Now we are going to engage the African political lords. Okay. Sam Nujuma and Co.
Okay. No more pushy for say among
give them independent. They will speak. Said the independent United Nations man make sure. Say South Sudan. Was that not the same thing Omar Bashir or yes South Sudan? Yeah. What they serve care? Any your friends John Garang. You start from somewhere, but then the attention ELSA will bring the attention to the table of the world. And that indeed is my assignment. And I have joy to do that. And I would like to be, say, a day to come, no, maybe my ma, Obibaka said his father was very instrumental in getting independence for the people of West Papua. And then also for Ghana at large. They see the importance. Dutch government now, or Nwankasa Indonesia, or Jakrunuma, the Dutch government is with us. British government, parliament, Oma invited Beninwinda. He's based in London as we speak now. Wakasa, Scottish parliament, Obiane Nakasa said they all push. So the British is involved, the Dutch is involved, European Union is involved, African is where Yanyanko for a little bit like this guy, and only what we are pushing. Say we are getting some few days ago, I was around Kigali and then some few places. We've seen how best baby nyame mani say
na I want to say even more democracy cry omutimi eka bomu demonstration ebubu omo statues
yes
ema ekowie ye de CAC ho
yes
Gaddafi omo ye demonstration
yes
ada Papua won't ye demonstration be
they are caged on an island.
Okay, ntomo dwane ometonsuo
flight bia ma ho enoma vessel bia nko nto no Indonesia na common aduane enti aduane open or the brain di you cannot swim. No prison system no which I have the videos and the manuals, the pamphlets and everything on it, which I'm going to table before the UN. They only are aware, but we have to give them more informations. Say a chiwa, o machiwemu, o demonstrate say there omi ebi nka fix the nation ya no uwie ya na no ya chi boys ne do makogum and ye keep o modern ma no the pythons on say that region Oceania region no pythons snakes no e wo
one kakraka ya
long one
the
omi ya 90 meters 20 meters near the den no do magu ho entemwan government ni fidi wo mu another prison nto ha no do mti abati to window no akwahye form and the PM anhwe. So Benewenda, who is the prime minister today of Indonesian people, no, happens to be one. Only nipa 4. Baku Holland. And omutimi Igani. And out of these people, no, and some of us, any the almost so government na local government, no, omu fidi umo, and ometimatu interim government. Yeah, friend, the United Liberation of Movement of West Papua. It's a country with a government recognized by Europe and other places. Now all what they need, say, will be able to hoist the flag, you know, blue and red flag, you know, blue and white and red flag, you know. That's all what they need. So that they will have a seat or the UN General Assembly as a recognized country to be part of the 186 countries of the United Nations membership. And San as I say, you know, we pushing say the ACP of 89 countries, you know, West Papua Babe 89. Until the next African summit of the ACP, you know, anywhere on the continent, you know, you will see us there speaking also to the African leaders. So makwai no money na support now so intim meka ho. Now African League of the UN Assembly no so any bigger, not the 89 but rather intim nkobe 90 or 92.
Who release, you know, I felt proud to say
Kofi na say me ko ba bia me nko Kofi Adoma TV be cover
nti M1 say our one idea ma nko fashion president ka ya ni our one bia interview see training our no
o ma training baba. The serious thing is that Indonesia government is having an issue with some of us. I wouldn't lie to you, but then Almighty Allah is able. Until we are not afraid. We are committed to do what we want to do, to see people liberated, but not people caged. What I say? Until ya na munyina no obi amososo amomo platforms ne archipelago momo other platforms no munyina amon fan to say there's only one African descent, the African region, the whole entire African culture, African race, only one group of people enkwa near independence of the world. So think of it. Say your independence 64 years. Omom independence at the time no do na ewu. Don't we on the 90s. Nasha ubia up to now no or cage or bondage. We need independence. Until we are committed to do the work. Until we release now, wherever you saw it, and I think it's very apt. It's correct. Yeah.
Mati, yeah, say about some crime. I also be more for the brains at work. This man everywhere. Eddie Lizzie. Oh, our one at the end of the area who SFE, Sakafra, and you'll be an Yan found deal. But and the move made me abba. Fix the country, the more a course so.
Yes.
And when you say 170 what it be, O'Shea be, the Mona baby.
Yes.
The youth of Ghana, what do you make of the move and the general energy across Wenra?
Mamin Chow nem Sanche Tifubi. Fix the country. The content itself, the design itself, the spirit itself, the intention itself, no, necessarily no, maybe nankenya bad. But the delivery, I have my reservations. Akuma ne DHC, Adrian ne DHC, the spirited energies I need DHC, no. Maybe nankenya bad. But the delivery of the product, in my view, is not what I expected. Somehow, it fell short. Maybe it has to be designed again, and as it has to be relooked at. But you ensure the genesis of where we are, titled "Fix the Country." Yeah, country na then they also fix it. Enyama nkuye sir. Edia ba enyama na nkuye. First item yenye adwuma nye. dear me nema na nkwe kwan tutu mfutura okrom ha mebo thank you. So Kofi, countries of the world create wealth. We create wealth and multiple effects positively. Na country now liberated. Na the economy be. Na the financial outlook and as in the financial situation be. Me, if I were part, I'd rather say fix the economy. Because fix the economy, His Excellency, the former president, the vice president today,
Dr. Mahmoud Baumia,
and then the president today, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa, okay, say President Mahama at that time should stop the rhetorics and fix the economy.
Yeah.
Why? When you fix economy, the country is fixed. When you fix a country economy, the state is fixed. Fix the country. A better slogan. Now we need problem. But then Kofi, my problem started from when certain architects, political figures, and I'm saying very blunt, I'm being blunt here. I don't see how, say, if you baby, na NDC communicators, NDC MPs, NDC government former functionaries, and other so-called known and unknown opposition, they were speaking, taking the words up from the mat, and that's omuji energy na free the youth na, omuya convenience na, omu plan omadian. Kofi, what was it for? What was it for?
Many bebre na kasa no mo say we say makwan, we say cathedral, we say school, we say Ghana constitution no yemmo we no ntum yem fafo from ra in fact bebre.
Kofi,
also for cross in the collection.
Allow me to speak on the subject. So we a former government functionary, former party, whatever, watina Bermuda. And I'm referring to NDC has done 16, we also year 16, 32 years. Take it out from the 64 years independence and take the 19 years of 11 years of coup d'etats for under one government. They take it out, coup d'etats, a champion the others. In the 32 years, you know, and then through these democratic dispensations, you know, then partner aditi trubena or my nekesi. Bajwadi say.
Okay.
Now, you haven't created wealth. That is the cause of this country's predicaments. It is a junior boys, youth, when you are quite to stand on the podium and articulate, activate and motivate yourself. The punch and the speech, that was not the delivery I saw. Meaning, say
there was punch, unless maybe the and I mean maybe I'm not getting your point, you know.
Yeah, but do
okay.
Kofi, I'm sure say youth of this country keeps disappointing themselves without knowing, because the Ghana population, your 18 years to 36 years bracket that forms over 52 to 53%. This 18 to 18 to 35 years now, we call the youthful bracket, or you're more than 50 something percent. Young youth yana kotwaba. Whom do they vote for? These politicians use the youth to cause mayhem, to assault, to insult, to beat, and to destroy their opponents. Me who abrowa okura party obia yusu no say onkodin samone. The same youth and the boss who joined the party called it the electioneering year anamebwa. And then the same youth san kofo na mokoma awomu when they gain power oma wajuma, because you went there with a stupid approach of 40 Ghana cedis and now koji one MP aspirant MP or my 40 and akobu will be into office where you are carry into when he comes to power he doesn't owe you anymore. Is that not what it is? Kofi, the spirit in say and crown and yakomapa and then of course Kofi will bread when you juma Ghana government on see daima will be our them. Ghana government we SHS o papa niska ma miska obeko street so. Obeko akoton ade work traffic light so. And then youthful exuberant boys, girls omo epepa car glass and windscreen. One car nipa 20. Obi ani ho a watena se abusa asenkra we be yi omu dan. And yet during electioneering year, some crying in a good car so demonstration t-shirts. Think of it. You real election we are not back to the street. Or your youth. Why na then the 1 year? Now also so the destiny sign or person yeno. Obiako University, Obiako Polytechnic, KOFI Omini they come back to the street. But when during electioneering campaign time, no, the youth now they make politicians at the castle. Are you getting it? So, the country hasn't got a problem to fix. The country has a wealth to create. This country has not created wealth for 64 years. And creating wealth is different from fixing economy, fixing a country. If you create wealth, upesika ema man, wa make you usika. KOFI, obia mesu ema ya kaka. Oma na ahwe no ho. Enti yam ko back. House Ghana ebitima pesika. Ghana ji loan and what the tria workers ka. Oji loan and what the road. Oji loan and what the hospital. Oji loan and what the bridge. Oji loan and what the Oji loan.
Yeah.
That KOFI, it is the lazy approach. A lazy approach of any economic systems of the world are contribute to my liberty. In 64 years, we will be 1. Cocoa, I would ya. You need one single Ghana government or a barrel and a basket of cocoa a month. You need Ghana government what ma create wealth. Say the gold, you know, Kofi Adoma, on what a gold. Na the concession on what koji, where demarcate, wakwa kurase, wato land. Na se farming companies abrofono. Oba beye adwuma on the field of Ghana government. Abani tuni die wa ha. Kofi wusu tu die wa ha. Environment no abana kire ba bia ni nsuo da. Enti wo afi abonten ba na mo from FDI foreign direct investor no. Oni government ni na wo so. Enti abani tuni die. O metna fie entna PMMC Precious Minerals Commission entra Ghana Minerals Commission na broni ni meka ncho say me 200 kilos na me de 1 gram de abra na waje na wadanase we wia o de konna kwa akopi loan. We are crazy, meaning say the gold business South Africa Kofi ni gold on farm masse Kofi Adoma ba house oba bitu na bitu ko da bi onwa A2 and I will baho and I will back field and so and I investor and one more baby and what KG and one man a loss or che baby a tuni baby into utu and any gym or we are into country ni debiano or what budget surplus what create wealth. But what I say, yeah. Oil, yes, a high technology, uni machines, obabobo sinya dia but shall we give away 90% what they call. You cannot create employment because you've not created wealth with the oil. Uwe aduane. Kofi Adoma, o maame me maame, ye nuamo, odo we kurase. 1, onwa na din sika kofa by day. 2, asase onwa na do, the second 1 meter, and or do 2 acres. Obedo be wie no na asafu. So they cannot work throughout the year. Otimi ya body more than 600 pieces otwa. Now what the aswa efiri cage road or the begu kwa ho a obetenasia body more than 20 pieces 20 bunches edu so obeponia edu animani anto o de ka edu os fan 10 cedis udu Volta road obi de watermelon obi de mango or the gu ha no asori ko na pro because the government did not put money in it. The government did not put loan in it. Enti farmer na ye enti wantimi a obra no agemu enti se ne ba ene ne ma ene nuam wo ho a they have no other alternative than go to the city to look for any ordinary work to live on. And I mean, besides that, you've not created wealth because the cocoa in Cote d'Ivoire only bought the Cote d'Ivoire government no do cocoa. Cote d'Ivoire government adopt your friend is saying adopt how do we call it? Coffee. And we say dia abrobe. And we dia your friend say abe. And we Cote d'Ivoire or say dia how do we call it? We say dia cocoa. Or coffee or cocoa. Or ni nyina bi. Until at the end of the season, on one you cooperative farmer or toll-free farmer no ho. Na Cote d'Ivoire Minister of Trade akwa market. Into on banning a day bar. And quiet to say Kofi Adoma Al-Wahab fund farm. Na ya di akwa na Holland se mempe. Abai na nkasa na day bar.
But say aha no cocoa board eto.
Maybe I should Kofi Adoma, don't make mistake. Let me educate you and educate the public. And yes, I'm no bear problem. Cocoa board only ni sika and adi to cocoa. Or what is called syndicated loan. Kweninu a ono so da so okwa fom kra won dwen so obekwa akodo because nsuo ntowo ni sika no. Na wo akwa akoji ni hu sika e Switzerland. Say syndicated loan na wudi sika ne beto koko. Enti sika no be se bedo koko no be wie no. Na wo anka sika na de bedo koko no wadi mu 70% wodi be your road, wodi be your promises. One create wealth. Rather no enka sika na akoji ye no enka also fa ko land na atwa krom achia na fa farm bi 3 years time no wan kasa wo to koko no kura sika na wo de wo to koko no wo de Switzerland bosia na to koko wo wia wo ntua koko farm ne ka ni koko share wo ni insurance wo yare a wo ni problem enyo problem wo nya baby na enyo problem wo nya nam nya wo ni problem wo dia ne say farmer ni ntimi mfa koko ni munachi nkonkoton tobo nti ontimi mfa nko Switzerland nti no forcibly wato nti wo mu di answer order na Kofi ya wa clinker ya bauxite emu dia hin na the government of Ghana GOG odini sika ewuam se otu na wonu ankasa aton nti na we add value. Can you add value on something you didn't produce?
I think he is making it clear that the youth shouldn't vote again if they don't fix the country. Is it Phyllis Kitty? Edward Oheneche say I disagree. The country has a problem to fix. Systems to create. Corruption of our leaders to stop.
Listen to me. The genesis of corruption is a matter of poverty. Corruption, America will be, China will be, Japan will be, Korea will be. We are talking about the marginal sense, greater sense, and it's a Dudwana kasa Kofi. Obin kancho se ko na koda na watu bola ku wawa ye bola ko tugu. It's because Kofi we feel say we hear juma. The government not created the enabling environment at the amount. We create wealth. And we do Germany, we do Holland, we do the other. We see train stations, stadiums, bigger places. Government of the United Kingdom, the UK government, on one casa than the wealth, we see our creating. No, the Biama estate agents, estate developers. Now, what's it then we prepare what is called off-takers agreement. Ghana was in mam 80. Na me fanya council flats. Na me fama citizen no nya baby na at a cheaper rate. Chame wealth Ghana government or didn't seek a deal room. Chame estate management, estate company bia Ghana government this car control say me off-takers agreement ni. We see Dana me this car mam. Ko AD because you don't never work adwuma now yen. We wear Dana mam 100. Na me fama workers. Ebia because you don't have the wealth. You don't have the money. In this case, you know, because you don't have the wealth, you cannot employ. You cannot employ anybody. It is a complete total lie. Say Ghana government say, oh, create a job. You cannot create job. What are you using to create job? Obi wa boso kind, obi wa swami magazine, obi wa doom na so ton shirt, na so friendly petrol no by a year, clean and what create a job? It is a temporary intervention. It is not a job creation. It is also creating job. Kofi Adoma, only 5% of the total population of the country. Kofi Adoma, say the Ministry of Finance. I see one. workers nyina na o ministry nyina no o mu ni 1000 so woji obia income what the tax ntimi nwa more than 200 300 Ghana cedis or 400 depending on their income. Total tax now internally generated fund. When countries are creating wealth, you are concentrating on IGF.
Internally generated.
Now internally generated fund I what it remember what it if you workers in hono. Ukoti GBC worker 40 Ghana cedis because the salary in 350 Ghana. Over time the 40 cedis akoye road. No. Into the car. What stops you? So be creating wealth. The Ministry of your friends finance will tax out in the whole month it will be 40,000 and I said 30,000 out of about 1,000 workers. For other ministries. And will revenue generation is less. And the only thing will fall back and say Temahabo. The only generation now will need that one Accra Kotoka International Airport. And we now do say Kofi. Yes, let me slide a little bit. Abedu say Accra 1 year old. So do Kotoka International but say COVID nature $150 because a foreign passport. You see why it is? Because the government forcibly a person create or generate fund. But I'm telling you, so don't generate fund. Because you haven't given the people the job. Makoto me banche, medua me banche, maswa me tiso di aba abogration market. Na about California abo me 2 cedis. You didn't create anything to do with the person. Nipa na nkasa beton market na kwanso wo say trade use. Uji sika sto won say clean market ho. It is not your fault, but I'm saying say back again to the youth. The youth you concentrate. Say we should force the government to create wealth. When the wealth is created, you fix a country. So we are sika on ko twen ma Dubai e ma obosia na dia be bridge. We are sika on ko twen e no bia ma ba obosia nsa na akoye kolebu windows atete. Kofi kokolebu anopa. Ne ko hwe obi a obehwe yarefo. Ne maame da ho. Odi 1 month. Onu amusu be da ho 1 month. Nti be yi ne maame no ono so kwa akoda ho because dan tuntum. Because we are relying only on the internally generated fund. Obiaba, Yaman way prescription, now the 1 CD, with the 2 CDs, with the way say no. You cannot create wealth. So create wealth. And now me share the speeches. Any delivery, no. I was expecting, say, it should not be a political tone. I didn't expect, say, Obi Meka any comparison of the two governments and who did not do what. What affects me as a youth? Are you getting me? Oh, nurses, Kofi. Our training room.
What kind of things?
Oh man, the hospital. Export them. And to use your Ministry of Employment, Ministry of Health, and the Ministry of Finance. Do a coordination and do international labor transfer. Never omoko as a reserve. SSS. No koye juma no this can but my country ni here no you bring them back and that's the Cuban approach. Cuba here, Philippines here, Indonesia here. What I say? Yeah. Barbados here, Trinidad and Tobago here. What they what keep omu nyina wa ha. And let's look at countries that have created wealth. United States of America, we tell and say the country no a service nation because sika o create here, ne wealth to create here no or the real education. And no mass student loan. They created wealth or the cash and the baby education cycle. Must say, Kofi Obianko school. Where we need scan koje ababosi and for school. Ube wien no be high professional. We are a dentist. Could be a hospital. Jif loan na easy loan na bitima ye adwuma atua. Na ji sika nko for na min tax a service nation. UK a service nation. When you want to know KTM or the real education. And what you are dying, and what they went to private companies, or the part do assign and the state workers. Our UK. Do assign the state workers in the United States of America. Do assign the state workers in other countries. Very few. But the private sector driven. Say obi ye ensure kroma me modi ni akase bia or ya advert. Ni pan bet ma fe ni pan more, but ni soft loan way. O bank ADB, o bank NIB, o bank GCB. Because the government will create wealth and to me ma bank niska. Sikan bank ni so ntimi ma loans.
because the collateral. How do you collect a collateral from farmer? They down with them a Ghana cashier and in BBR. The cost of the building the 200 Ghana cedis they dine with them. How do you expect the person say uncle for 2,000 no man loan of 1,000? It is not possible.
And see, was it the message should have been one? Because I'm still trying very hard to get where the fault, because definitely
there hadn't been any faults.
Okay.
The delivery of the message, the youth must understand where they are heading towards, what we were talking about. There were a lot of conflicts. Kofi, I'm sorry to divert here. So we share the placards, advanced economy, other countries of the world, or yet demonstration. What is written, holding in their hands, the write-ups and the placards. Kofi, that is the message. Yeah. Because who can demonstration were anywhere in Belgium, France, anywhere, any other Argentina, all over the world. It is not true, say always, Nuba Benya state official, Manabaji let it be a free old a cake. Other countries, your mamaji letter, any of their command is petition seen on the placards. The message has been translated on the board. The crank of one, and then a government a picket signal. Now, yes, say a demonstration bill, United States of America, near man conveners, I acquire baby White House, Fabric Trump, and also Fabric Joe Biden. It is not like that. The message carried out there, international tabloids, newspapers, etc. Kofi Adumango, Mani, KOFI TV, Monkon concern bidding. That is the message that sends. Now, the kai message is not cry, you know, I'm going to name and paying for no.
But I couldn't actually.
How can you say we youth so compare Juma? I'm sorry and I'm sorry again. Kofi Kasa Muntiminka. How can you say oh mama ha? O compare Juma now o catch the government say me no Juma nye ye mama Juma nya also mama ha. Now obi so say fa monfa police ni we mra back. Bajo police ni be ni yi na di. Obi say na party we ho no better than you. Na sa wo kwa in the party line there na momianti the GYP Ghana Youth Party. Me ba twa tia say na o grievances na fa ho. And the sa wo ko position ho say a youth demonstration na wo ye. Na wo target say adwuma ye ni nti demonstration. Now koka party bi asem na the government would also take you not serious. Until they left the government somehow, the message had been sent, Kofi. I will not doubt that. The crowd was massive. It was a successful demonstration, and of course, congratulations to all of them. Say Ghana there, women say you're violent when it comes to demonstration. But the add-ons and the add-ups in the future is that the youth should stand. Kofina Mehwe said, "Omba man to bigger podium." Namunya some pro youth communicators, people like Kofi Adumango, etc. I'm just using as an example to come and speak on neutral grounds, devoid of any political lineage. So Obi Mejida to come and then do the plain and bobs kind of a speech, a political debate. That was not what we were looking for. We needed a push. Kofi, we needed a motivated push, a rejuvenated and activated and reloaded messages from the youth. Now, we can't check government in say, one, your school system no curriculum no a cake. Two, a lectures at the anamso. Umpo koto lecture bi the pamphlet and a research work no or economic lecture upon A. Samuels in 1930 a research. Now I a photocopy no Thomas students force. Why I mean passo? I expected them to deliver such messages. It was out. We are who bibisa. Share a choir lectures. Etimi yes, with impunity and disrespect to Ghanaian youth and the students. Who anything on that? Yeah. Graduates, post-national service, and even during the national service. Where is the future of them? Kofi, those messages were not seen. Man who said you to not articulate the view said, Mayesika, we are looking for your person into farming agric. Give us the incentives, give us the loan. Kofi Yantis has speech, you know. Are you getting me? Yeah. The real message of what the youth supposed to deliver and tell the government, you know. Kofi, they left the government off hook. primarily, let me say on records, say, corruption, me, you, I will not be too much. I wouldn't care if I have my work as other countries. Who cares to know baby MPBT in UK? Who cares to know baby Obino ne senator in the United States or in Germany and etc. They don't want to know because say or yeah juma our companies no any government company BMW any government there Mercedes any government there but the government created wealth and no man Mercedes loan and on the year juma so Mercedes opompo you have to employ and then a German creation one district one factory it was German post to Second World War ideology. Okay. It was the establishment. Say district where would the company be called district no. Yama tax down. Where bet my employee nipa 2,000 no. Ya to tax so. Yama this loan. In this so bet my friend nipa 5,000 na. Loan no could 2% and answer 3%. E better na unye motivated. Me patch what you say. Yeah. So therefore, many individual no men ko sweaty. Na Ghana bank what we say. Odi sika ba no age no dey ato ho. Ube year COT charges on transaction no what. And many the lazy approach at Ghana banks to be making money until the government itself no and also the Ministry of Finance no also practicing lazy system of economy because or rely intensively on internally generated fund. And I'm saying internally generated fund cannot give you money to run a country. So you cannot fix the country. You cannot fix the country's problem, no matter how. You rely on loan. And it's not rely on loan there. You can't give loan to create employment. You cannot. You are using the loan to pay workers. So which workers? Ministry workers in our public and civil servants. Maybe recruiting panana. And you think tell me say how many of them are no juma. Because the wealth has not been created. So I'm saying say Ghana government should just look at it back. The income structure. Now on the internally generated fund. I was trying to say free zones board. Or trying to say Tema oil refinery blah blah blah. And no you fund out yes. But we're talking a bigger cash to get involvement with your resources. And to job the catch and say, you be add the value and I said the value chain. When to me add the value chain, you know you cannot do it. Because you don't have the money. You can't go, you can go bring ho. And come kwaje bosia say raw material na me ba beton man. And na bring no no dey na dey. Now as I be sika say who add the value. Now you have beton man. Now bet my chocolate the free Ghana come Switzerland so onye no ton. Are we crazy? But what I say? Yeah. So Switzerland will not give you loan, say. Oh, budget loan where the machinery account say. After the money raw good, airful. Name and brand Swiss chocolate. Now in Ghana and problem. Is that what you are talking about adding value?
So this man knew all this. Why didn't he join the demo? This one is from Legend.
So you say me joining demonstration. Yeah. They say the tone of the demonstration, the preparedness, the heart, the feeling, the desire, to me, very apt, very okay. But the content delivery and the understanding of the youth. Now, who call yes sebi, who call yes demo. Now, call say obi mami say. Why now we did that? Man, who obi amana kancha papa.
Never try that picture. Na me who BBC send favor no.
Yes, of course.
Favor gina placard na him no try picture.
That me say.
We say go home ma me try. Na me say, hey.
Na Kofi why na wo kan sa asem na kire no? Whom are you insulting? Is that what you put? So they are not a core there. How do you expect the government to come and collect?
But they were equally good placards.
Yes, that's why we deliver the messages through the placard. Until the person now by demonstration or till the other nation can choose will be my inside. Do you understand what I mean? Yeah. What I say?
Yeah.
And now, share a man for a interview. What it be online.
So for now,
Sikano money collection name. Oh my God. And he said you joined the you see that is why I joined. into who job
actually me ne kwadi nkomo no say say aban tua ne ka bosome bia pebe 10,000 be my
say also
after 60 years no
all my gospel no
after 60 I say Ghana nka obi odi after 60 years be aban no
and then I make sure say Kofi it is not bad but the point is said Ghana obi mama yare a eyewoka ono anika ne papa yare ye nika Ghana government is not involved obi a wo yare we need social security we need insurance now social security no how many people we hear adwuma na ko pension kwa me Kofi with social security no wo be kan no ya de bra wo yi ase we answer ne de aba all these things and we are not saying because we accuse I'm saying it's a very blunt both MPP both NDC and both governments and all the politicians you know look at it from the context say country need done no say no instead of internally generated income because it ain't do service nation yet. Singapore a service nation yes because we produce a lot of electronics wama enabling business environment or sika into bit man now turn the country into service nation. Dubai why a service nation because we team banking resources from the oil. United Kingdom why a service nation we live on taxes. Canada a service nation because we create wealth and sika and your education and your building accommodation man and call for baby ada I produce high professionals. Enti mo kwaya adwuma na mentemo tax de Kofi what is obi su na won de ne de uncreate sa wealth no wan kasa no pesika no na ho na koje bosia betim de abehwe ne ma every day. What kind of a father would you be and what kind of a mother and a bia no ukoji loan behwe o ma Kofi aduane ko di be order. So your employment rescue mission employment recruitment placement no Yentimin create employment today and you cannot create employment tomorrow. There can we call it a political debate and political rhetorics. Eyakasa. Because we so say how would you create the employment or say ama contract. Na say ma contract na Chinese ni na ye road. Now cover laborers 200. Now country mu to the employment ratio na Kofi dey adwuma no aye. Now Kofi I mean can dey back
we free opem so GH. I say bosia na de omobo ne da bia but hu ade poten a
and na make sure say obo bosia na or the service another bosia or the ka or jinwo de akotu anya sa ye be chi ni bibi enu nti na cleverly no hwe Kofi country like Rwanda we need democracy because you need opposition leader ho hwe was started small Kofi and then the dreamliner or the dreamliner Rwanda over 13 excluding the 737s in BBB. Cote d'Ivoire was started. Burkina Faso was started. Obi said the pride of Africa, Kenya. Obi said the dream of Africa, Rwanda. Our airline in quite taking huge employment. Ethiopia over 40 years, huge employment now. Occur every destination in the world. Kofi, isn't it amazing? Say Rwanda what destroyed in 1993, 1994, 96. And then our flight occurred from Kigali to Mumbai in India. Occurred Kigali to Brazil. Occurred Kigali to US. Occurred Belgium, occurred UK. Destinations across Europe and all over Africa. And in Ghana, what training aviation staff, they are the biggest in the whole of the African continent because of Ghana Airways. When the so you see Kadokoto plane.
And the demonstrators and say these are the things they want fixed.
These are the things it borders on creating the wealth and making sure say you've done proper things into not demonstrators and Kanyama the government supposed to be concentrated that will give job to the people because the aviation staff no go airport when you foreign airlines. We start for foreign airlines and you haven't created employment.
Everyone so trust in fact speakers need be cracker say a constitution no said it no enye executive powers no doors on the door constitution no in fact omo describe no say useless.
I agree to some extent. You cannot totally say the constitution be useless because the constitution some of them were the import from the colonial masters but modifications in yanye but no UK no online they design the constitution yeah dey cry no na de mayen and yeah small modification yeah modification yes still no yeah the party sideline at the party positions in the realm. It is all about catch them say who party manifesto. Now they Bible rule a nation. There is a failed nation. MPP manifesto cannot save Ghana. NDC manifesto cannot save any country. It can't save Ghana because it borders on a certain party's ideology. Separate the two from national agenda, and we are talking about national agenda. Enti yan kobase yakwa kosi toilet esi Kofi Adoma krom kwadwan puma krom bekum ayi ya France domain kro ho na ya taking minister of duty na watwa land cruiser so akobie anu na ya o manifesto. Do you get it? A district officer bi anko ho ono na ekobie because a national project, a national agenda to ba beto so. And I've said and I'm saying again say Adentina what Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, Sexy School of Love. Now what engineers? We train engineers. We have PhD courses in engineering. Now what my contract? Say any circle road. Brazilian Creole girls. Omra meye circle overhead. Obashano external consultant. And you and I know consultancy takes about 15, 17 to 20% of the total cost. Take a 20 minutes consultancy no. On GC can create our wealth in our government in the Brazil ako. Now on first can use hostels in CTech. School of Agric Legon. On Timin take initiatives and your consultant for the government and managing farms. Now for consultancy fee ni mano. Now on Timin open the School of Engineering. Me ba what I say. And tiya bi biano se broni amayani a yenim de eko. And I'm saying say when you pick the Ghanaian students so from her or Abontia now do well. Me ba what I say. Even though say your curriculum, your education system and many nyama na me fi say nkran so beka ho asem say akra 9 years to fi okọ school books le kra no otimi le count mi bu. We don't need that. Education system encourage youth education, no recreation, sports nim, playing nim. Now we start here while your hard subjects in quite 13. Across was 7 years here 9 subjects. Over quarter classroom now so we say what that's wabre. Only games. International is stacked. Apart from that, so I'm a crown a brand Kofi Adoma. What watch here DB? The macro corruption class on so no main country. The whole Africa. Ghana and Kwani country are okoto aduane main dish no. Utuaka separate, nutrition is separate. Okoto fufu. No one turn on my best sound kwani fufu no kwama.
Okay. Other elsewhere you're turning
Nigeria okoto eba it comes with meat. Cote d'Ivoire okoto achaka it comes with fish. Ghana oko ose woto yoko gari. Ota gari man no bisa so beto body say. Owi an no bisa so beto gari say. Ibia is separate. Any Kofi sa orientation na we team no. Em krona nkasa kra Kofi yamo ma na nutritious. Eni so nyin no banya office bit na Kofi enama wa nyin na so we nam no. Do you understand me? Enti yan orientation no niema bi a esi ejeja niema bi. Akoto wa che Kofi aba one to fish ebema fish. Oto awache 10 cedis e hunu ato che o ka so beto gari
pe gari aguso
ana masa nyasa na che
so ya na fine pa
se bibi abeto separate
beto kumasi akanika huru
other places no automatically so when say okoto by gari a comes with collective wenam ntia so ye nutritious COVID just by the way because say we do not really say yen trans say country no a fine country, nice people. Ghanaians are so nice. A country be no mere demonstration, a French country. Kofi, police have for Kohan was in Hutiye. Then there near Mamonyano, what was it? What was it? It is because of the communications that were ahead of time, no political involvement. And the politician started so mukasa. Or no politician can be said, Mamuka no demonstration. When you had the chance, and then also yeah. Let's be realistic. Let's face fact. So we say NDC, MPP Ntimanya, we nya chance there na ye. Including the youthful politicians youth. And then we should me my youth. Or we call the ministry no, and then employment will create my youth. Or call the ministry the community there no team and you don't have the rights. So be accused the today's government say on so be on so no one man youth employment. And I'm saying say both of them cannot create employment because they haven't created wealth. It's the message tonight. Until Crown your demonstration next time. The messages should concentrate on their school curriculum. The cheat by the school system. And cross school crew teachers our day, teachers na birthday krom bajiska free crown ho. Teachers birthday. Lectures. Now we are not saying how does the government also treat your lectures? You see, like I say lectures call strike. Yeah. It is not them. Now come on lecture nipa baako. No man in crowd 300. We are now commanding 8,000, 6,000, 5,000. How do you want him to teach?
You go so edi en komono. But my fan to animu se we obi a why wadwen se opesa send sika ebe fia. Me can for tap send e the amount. App download app necessary to me for send the sika e fa brefia e bank card na so direct it me enso eba phone so na chese nipa ensa etumi aka na etumi abon download tap send sisi a na use for send sika na enije emra ya the promo code bi aka ho obisa promo code aba KOFI TV shem ebema o match of £5 free of charge wetumi use ai enwechi no eye rapid courier we the womo eye ne se oto ade e Amazon ana say oto ade ewo any site ana wan kasawade bi ewo America na pese ebedru in 3 to 5 days ewo Ghana ha ebi kura ho tie yi a ode enenu a bohu ana ba bedu a bomodin a na hwehwe wo mo sisi a wo mo eye wo mo ye into air cargo wo mo ewo site kura obetumi akọ na afi waseche wo mo eye rapid courier for na obetumi ato ade na free Amazon na akọ wo mo ho direct na omo deliver edema omo deliver eko Ghana, Sierra Leone, Nigeria, Liberia, Mali, Benin, Ethiopia, Togo, Kenya eho nyina omo edeko ho enti memma omo numbers no na frɛ omo sisi a US number no as usual the +1 be di kan 470-355-7575 +1 470-355-7575 ena Ghana ha ena upese oni omodi nkomo na womo etimi de wade bi ebrewa number ne ye 020 068 8962 020 068 8962 na one womo edi enkomo mo de beba ahonjumuli wonya hawbia ewo ye wi a ye bo womo add na obetumi afa details no enyina ewo ho na watumi ede woniema aba oman Ghana emu yeguso a yedi enkomo ye ne opani Farouk Al-Wahab na ene enche mepom interview no fi se mete ha nyina mani kom
voada pam
ene eden pa na mede ye interview enra bepem ne ne ye sheda ena papa breno so mi gina na so sa nantes a cover demo ewe ahomachi ese ekoye adwuma in fact wachina ahomachi so yes na traso ye adwuma nti ribe bia otumu se na sunsun pena so honam eyemre ti enche me interview no be ne mom ka fam ko ne kope electrical appliances ahodo ni nyina ebi na enije etunya ba sanso na KTA phones na bi eda so ho ko Amazon na benye bi ho mo the smart watches and a lot of products na ede aba omoden na hwehwe bi ewo just search KTA products no ewo Amazon benye bi ewo Sankofa restaurant odo ani eche Dubai pe eho and American farmers a copedia and be needy. Ghana Dian Papa a ho and Albania Eddie. GhanaMart.com. Opese Otto Niamani deliver a fee Otto provisions. Na a day Emma Ubi Ewa Ghana ha. Kosa site GhanaMart.com. Kohone Korishe. Nato Niamano Ebi Ewo na Emra Enkoma Ebusiafo na Enije Entumi Emra Ewo. Ethiopian Airline Utukwanya Eyana Wafubi. Na a safe and reliable. Sanswe na ANS Trading Agency. Muni mobi a opese odi na free Europe. UK titru door to door edeba anase ye to car ye left hand drive car bia type bia wo de to free Germany papa ne bi nyina no obeto na afi wetumi e deliver e de ama enti bomodin say obehwe ANS trading agency for na wo mo aboa e osakwa so pe bo fruit papa e de apo fourth and as I say aba no an obi achi bo fruit pa ya so age no enti bomodin na pebi na atumi eyusu ye de nkomo no eba wi se de me kan no ne ne den pa na me de aye interview a yetumi edura Al-Wahab facha me na de me because na say no because I had areas and am person me call IGP whether he will perform areas be why am person me call but
another segment
you be share that hwe na ye de ho no so enkomo finally e de na be kan twato
the mechanic say Ghana youth Yamamamo at least is better this way than not at all. And I will say somehow anyhow no they've also voiced their feelings.
Okay.
And it's up to the government also to respond. And the government should not take advantage. Say be a youth, no any strong idea or no abane between and I say youth no or man show any violent behavior in therefore the government is many crime brave. That is one of the others to come maybe in the future. The numbers no the next one be ma a better grow the other region a better grow. This were the beginning of some of the spring other countries FAC. It starts from somewhere until if I were to be part of government now me or any free advice to give to the government my strongest advice would be say you so man you the government should make sure say or best started to address the issues of the youth and for that matter issues of Ghanaians because the youth they say ono nane mami aya brewada them ono nane papa aya brewada them and the families are expecting more from them into youth in any average say on timi new school no nkone mami abrew ha ho ensa nkoji scam faka nkokrom ko pejuma. That is all the message about what I say.
Yeah.
So the youth should also it has come to time say yenya so ankasa if we have any way to look for other alternative than say a chinchani chin say government ejuma then near you to be a person who office then near ko engineer or so the bank. It is a time so share no discover the destiny say it is not true say all the time no say you to no koye and no kosu accounting na it is not true say so when you accounting work and yet any government sector you are not a human being. It is the time say government the youth no share farming and agri sector now if not anything at all class when you export money produce now the youth will be able to sell them locally to some in a modified way. Shakofi enema man for create online trading and for ye enema for you to be produce. It is the way but you to know so starting your partnership now mon for my ideas together and try to do some things. Kofi, it is like that. The strength lies in what?
Numbers.
In numbers.
Unity. In
unity. And to omu ka omu humbom no omu so say no sabani mwana let me discover what my talents that I do not even know of. Again, youth no Kofi whether we like it or not omakasa in the future youth some more kwa demonstration atem didie e putu nipa bi off obi wa no support the cause but nyama bi ohu ye ne kasa bi ote no o mane hu se bi a mokra no e bi nye serious much as we love you we will support you, we encourage you, do the right thing and speak the word. Kofi, speak the word to the ears of the government. And it's not only the government. The biggest problem of this country is the parliament. The youth should target and look and demonstrate and talk to the parliamentarians that we change our way of how our laws are made. If proper laws are made in a country, it has a quick and evident results positively on the economy and everything. Most of our problems, are the laws of the land. And who are the laws and the lawmakers? They are the parliament. And we should not separate the government also from the parliament. They are all alike. These are the arms. And the youth, yama oma yuko kofi. Na yanshe omoding. Name them like they did. Anytime they have the opportunity to voice out their grievances, please, no violence and no insult. No more concentrating, no more debating on issues affecting them, not to be pro-party or bipartisan approach. I mean, can you know?
The RCP was say, Kofi, why are you closing this show? We will not allow you. We know. Oh, but
let them demonstrate.
Demonstration. I'm sure I see what I see. Hane de Mr. Munyai. Why? Was it thanks for supporting the youth? Yeah, that's say we're free.
I shall give you my mom promise. So next time, no, I'll speak on the platform.
All right.
I want to meet the conveners.
Okay.
I want to meet the conveners. All of us, we must support. So when you are here, pressure be a mouse.
Yeah.
Enti ya no mu nkasa ne hu sanya politics no mo ye adwuma no mo pe
so Fire Davis be what share messages long letters they send us via Sophia Davis Kofi my crash tell him that he should be just say my crash
hey.
Tell him he should be the chief advisor to the state Kofi tell my sir my what just say adjective for the amount my crash Kofi, I love your guest. He's my crush.
Hey.
Fire Davis. Just say trouble.
If I ever crash, I'm a bubu.
Crash, yes, like that. I was for you know we see na yada ma say dem kan no. Ebreko.
Yes, we.
Nyame adoma ye be san ahia wachina. Yakra.
Hello, love.
Gary, do you have Mommy's parcel for her big day?
The shipping company says it will take 1 month.
A month? Gary, use Rapid.
Rapid?
Rapid courier ships from the United States to Ghana and 9 other African countries within 3 to 5 days. Log on to rapidgroup.com, buy, ship to us, and we deliver right to your doorstep.
That fast?
Yes, that's Rapid for you. Can you sign this?
I thought you only ordered Mommy's parcel.
No, I ordered a few car parts too.
Are you too busy to shop? We will shop for you. Rapid also has a luggage delivery service, so you can make that extra luggage and we will deliver at the lowest rate. Locate Rapid Courier on the Spinters Road off the Lekma Road.
Rapid Courier, just shop, we deliver. Enjoy.
Looking for a shipping service that's reliable, on time, and affordable? Your best solution is ANS Trading Agency Limited. At ANS, we handle all kinds of shipping from door-to-door courier services from London or Europe. We also import left-hand vehicles such as articulators, trucks, and all kinds of cars. For your duty issues on 20-50 feet containers, we have you 100% covered. It doesn't matter where you're shipping your vehicles or goods from, either from China, Europe, America, or any part of the world. We are the best with duty. Contact us via www.answer24.com or call us on these numbers.
We are the best.
Powder both fruits. On who ye to bear. We see Yanchun there. Eba.
Fancy kakrana from Mexico. And a ye betty buffaloes. Mekumedi a ready. And a pakokone. Mammy ala catch mammy. Namindie. And teach mammy. Namindie.
Puff puff mix. Aya bofrot aya mix it dada. Dan kasa. Do hear the Piota half. Ampa pure water half. For mixi. Katasusi or 25 minutes. Let's ask Yachi. And Yakojo. Opeduduetua for 055-63-000-40. Coop's original Buffroot Puff Puff Mix. One bite is not enough.
FDA aji ejwadi nkra to yato.
Sweet. Game time.
The UEFA European Championship 2020.
The sooner the better.
It's away from what will definitely be an epic battle. No! Oh my God.
And now Brock Lesnar is taking the F5 to Roman Reigns. He takes out the New Day. And Big E goes to Suplex City. We know what Brock Lesnar accomplished in this city. That undefeated streak to the Undertaker at WrestleMania. And Brock WWE is worried about Roman Reigns' health and well-being. Just champion, at least in Lesnar's eyes. And Brock Lesnar, the beast, is gonna hunt. Steps on the face of Roman.
You better do it.
This season come from Atiti Home Appliances so and the achedi no e pay wo so. Juanita, we dey come from a Jimmy. That TV is there up to 50% off.
Sterling! England break through. And Raheem Sterling is the man.
Freka from ene.
Kana ana wani chise da chimbi no benye adwuma e wo UK ye ene wani suade hunu na bam tie me Imperial Training Center for Excellence enya accreditation a wonum ede ye courses ahodo bi te say plant operation, dry lining fixing, NVQ level 3, NVQ level 4, NVQ level 6 and AFA level 7 year master's degree and a 6 no so a degree ye short online courses be to say fire marshal, risk management, CDM, first aid and AFA many more engineering courses ahodo nyina so ye bi e wo honom ye be coach u ban so aboa na manani suade hunu abam dachi construction card ahodo ni nyina so ye be chibi e de amao bibia ni afrem panyimfo e wo 0208 611-2512 ana hwehwe chi akwan e wa Abefonten tan www.imperialtraininguk.com Imperial Training Center na we dey for you 24/7.
God, you're smart, pa. This I can do chrono back channel,
Very smart. Na channel be na mo sha aware for money agisa no.
Top Hub app. And you download your mobile phones so yeah, be na very interesting.
Top Hub app. No, yes, spelling is saying
TOPHUB. Musicians, movie actors, comedians, any event organizers. Edu mo contents. And now on shows. Ego Top Hub app no so no. Ama wo twa won kamo just go mboto mo no. No man for so at the comfort of their homes. I download Top Hub app no. E should be sa.
Just say you bet me crowd their chef virtual concert. Any African movies bia.
Exactement.
Wow.
French for Becca.
Eno na ye bieti ho ehwe bie no. Ewiase afana ba bia wo no. Wonya wo exclusive and original African movies bi she. Me person me download di na me hwe bi say sia.
Call Apple and now Google Play Store, Smart TV, and answer one website, tophubonline.com. What download you via? Not subscribe or no.
Edem onya. Wow. African movies any series papa bi
Makahaya.
Top Hub app,
home of quality African movies and series.
Hello, welcome to Yonak Digital. Here we deal in security locks, smart locks, intelligent locks, which are ideal for corporate institutions, for banks, real estate, forex bureau, and many more.
Here at Yonak,
we have variety of locks. This is our facial recognition lock, barometric lock. This is our little barometric lock. It's ideal for front aluminum glass doors.
You can locate Yonak Digital at Wager, SCC Junction off the DVLA road.
Call us on 0553-892370 or WhatsApp us on 0507-242299.
Yonak Digital, security in style.
Maybe I'm discovered for Europe. I come for Ghana. No, me used to tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Easy, convenient, fast. And sounds so free. Me discover tap send. Internet. Also download the tap send app. No, mobile phone so free. Never see come for Ghana for na. Tap send. Papa no.
Michael, what's supporting the immune system? Yeah, Mama, Michael.
But you are turning here.
Let's not go be able to go many better.
Me ko supporting my boost phone in immune system. Hey, that's a Michael t-shirt. Mato t-shirt. Me ko ba be fan kai no. Ni t-shirt go mama.
Boss, champion, boss. Mr. Only one.
Okay.
Michael, I'm supporting the immune system.
And your well-being.
Let me say.